Many of us have done it, made a call from a cell phone in our pocket or our purse by punching the wrong button or touching the screen maybe on your smartphone.
And it's creating problems. Emergency workers say they're dealing with more and more accidental calls at the Buncombe County 911 Dispatch Center.
News 13's Cheryl Barber says pocket calls and kids playing with old cell phones can complicate the response to real emergencies.
911 workers say that they often get calls from cell phone owners who don't even realize that they've contacted a 911 center like this one.
Buncombe County 911, you need fire, police, or ambulance.
Emergency lines are humming in the 911 Emergency Communications Center, but some of the calls they answer, no one's on the phone.
I've had 3 this morning since I've been here at 7 o'clock.
3 accidental calls in about 4 hours. Multiply that by 5 workers, and that's an average of about 15 accidental calls before noon.
You'll hear them walking, or you'll hear personal conversation between 2 folks. I've heard construction workers working. I've heard chainsaws. Just about anything, whatever they're doing, you're going to hear it.
Hello? Sparks plays a recorded call he says is typical of what emergency workers hear. He often calls the number back to find out if there's a real emergency. That takes time, and during times when the call load is heavy, could delay a worker from answering an actual call for help.
It's just a big burden on us. We know it's a mistake. People don't mean to do it, but it's out there, and we know it's going to happen on a daily basis.
And Chuck Robinson says those pocket calls average 50 a day. He says many of the calls are from children. Parents will upgrade a phone and give the old one to their kids to play with. But the phone will still dial 911 even if the phone service has expired.
I can hear the 3-year-old hitting the buttons on the phone and talking to Mama. And Mama finally got the phone because I stayed on there. And she said I had no idea that this phone was still dial 911.
Lucky for him, I recently upgraded, so he got my old little flip phone.
Healthcare worker Amy Gray enjoys an outing with her son Kai. She says Kai's phone battery is dead, so he's safe from making any of those bogus 50 calls a day.
I think that's a lot of calls. I'm in healthcare, so especially when I know there's people out there that really are in critical situations and need help, and they're actually speaking to a 2-year-old, that would be frustrating for the people that need help and for the dispatchers, I would think so.
911 workers say that if you are going to keep your old cell phone, simply disable it by taking out the battery. Reporting in Buncombe County, I'm Cheryl Barber, News 13.